Hey everyone, so this video is going to be on what you can do for the first summer of your med school year. I'm obviously not an expert, but this is what I've gathered so far, and just as a hint, I got 8 inches of hair off. Yeah, I donated it, so if you want to be a doctor and you want to show some empathy and show that you care, chop your hair off. It can't be that bad. So, so there are basically multiple options that you have. Some people literally just take the summer off because the next summer you're going to be studying for that awful exam called Step 1. And yeah, like you can take some downtime. I think some people I know are going to Europe. Yeah, you can do whatever. And then another option is that you can go on like a service trip or do some volunteer work. So I have a lot of friends who are going to a different country this summer, and they will be, I think they're going to a lot of South American countries, and they're just going to be volunteering and helping out medically. My critique of that one is that I don't think, since we're first years, we really don't know that much. We're not really capable of doing that much. So I think it's more just for people to go and say, hey, I went to this country and it kind of helped. But I don't think you actually do something. I think that I would have rather donated that money to someone who was actually more experienced and could do a better job than me. But I think it's also a good experience for med students just to see what it's like in different countries. And I know that one person had told me a story where they had given glasses out, just giving glasses to people. And these people had, like, there were old ladies who weren't able to see for the longest time because their eyes were gone and they didn't have glasses. And they were able to give them sight. So that is pretty cool. So I'm not totally knocking it, but don't expect to like change the world, but it'll cost you money, and you'll get a new experience. So there's that option. There's also a lot of programs where you can like shadow. I think my school has a thing where you like literally just go around and shadow certain types of doctors, and that's a possibility. I think that's very school specific, so check that out. You can probably go home and see if there are any programs available for you. What I'm doing this summer and what I personally recommend, because that's what I'm choosing to do, is research. And I think that that's because I'm not entirely sure what specialty I want, and I want to keep as many doors open as possible because, I mean, maybe I'll go into the least competitive specialty and that'll be great. But I also really do like research. Like, it's not something that's like a chore for me. I love being able to like feel like I'm contributing to science. So I will be doing a research project this summer. I'm actually getting paid for it, so that's another benefit, is that I'm not paying to like go abroad somewhere. Cool experience, but like I didn't want to add on to my debt. So I'm getting paid, and then I'm also padding my resume while doing something that I actually will enjoy. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to love the research, but from what I can tell, I think I'm going to like it. So I'm excited for that. And there are tons of programs. I think there's like NIDDK diabetes research, there's anesthesiology one. Just literally look up medical school summer research internships or fellowships, and you should be able to find a decent amount, and you just apply to them. Your school might have some too. I think a lot of schools have their own research programs. If anyone wants, I can try and like compile a list. I applied to like a decent amount, and thankfully one of them worked out. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And I talked to a girl who's actually going into dermatology. Like, she matched in derm, and she said that even though she didn't get a publication during her summer research project, it still was something she could add to her application. It was a research experience, and so that kind of helped her. And it's a summer, and you know, even if you're not having the most fun, you can still just like do your research during the day and then have fun at night. It's not like school where you come home and you have to keep studying. I am ready to like work nonstop if need be, but I'm assuming I'm going to have some time, at least weekends, to have fun. But I'm literally going in with the intent that I'm going to try and show that I'm ready to work from the end of time to, yeah, basically like if I don't end up having a soul this summer, that's fine. But that's what I recommend, because it's still like research is super important, and I think it's going to be beneficial for me, but it's also something I really like. So if research isn't something you like, then maybe you don't do it, but I think it's a good experience. So that's what I'm leaning towards and what I would advise people to do, but that's totally up to you. And there are tons of people who can do the service trip and then they're going home and they found a research project that they can do at home. So it's not like you always have to choose one or the other. Maybe you can do research for a little bit and then take maybe 2 weeks off and like go on some really fun trip. Like you don't have to always choose. I have it in a way where I can basically, like, my research will be my fun trip, and I'm really excited for it. But you guys just need to figure out what's best for you. But those are like the options that, from what I've seen, you can like shadow, relax, not do much, enjoy, be free. Or you can do like a service trip abroad, or you can do research. If I come up with more alternatives that I keep hearing, I'll add them either through a new video or just type it on the comment section. But that's what I have, and I recommend research, but that is also completely up to you. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys later. Bye!